Get 'em, boy!
It's been a while since I've done one of these, and in that time, I've been on a bit of a journey with Mortal Kombat. The gameplay has been very fun. However, the gameplay was good at getting my mind off of the story of Mortal Kombat 1. I feel a deep rage swirling in my belly, which climbs up my chest and grasps my heart with its poison. This disgusting story I can't overlook. I'll get to these later on, but I can't stand Kuai Liang being Scorpion. I can't stomach Raiden being a weak character, with the plot armor of becoming the champion of Mortal Kombat. And I can't accept Liu Kang taking the real Raiden's place, and manipulating everyone's lives to have his stupid perfect balance. He's a fighter whose job it is to be the champion of Mortal Kombat, and defend Earthrealm as the ultimate fighter, who defeated Goro, Shao Kahn, Motaro, Kintaro. Not to sit around for billions of years and trying to create things like he's God. There's so much that doesn't make sense with it. Why would Liu Kang sit around for billions of years? That's thousands of millions of years. Why would he sit around that long to eventually reach a time period where he now goes in and interferes with people's lives? In billions of years, or even thousands, there would have been countless previous civilizations of people that Liu Kang may have dealt with. For example, the great Kung Lao himself. But no, he only comes about in the time period where he himself was relevant at the time. There's just no point in turning Liu Kang into some god just to have him switch places with Raiden. I've mentioned this before, that in the intro, Liu Kang says that he's not beholden by past events. Yet he recreates them in his own way, where he messes around with people like Shang Tsung and Shao Kahn, in order to neuter them and keep them down. If Liu Kang's actions aren't beholden by past events, then what's all this that he's doing? All NetherRealm have done with the story is wipe all the dishes, food, and cutlery off the table with a single swipe, and then thrown all the dishes and cutlery back onto the table in a chaotic random way. And so we end up with a Cryomancer Sub-Zero, the Grandmaster of a Cryomancer clan, whose brother is using fire. How is he using fire? Why is he using fire? He's not a NetherRealm Spectre like Hanzo Scorpion was. In what logical reasoning could he be using fire? Why isn't he practicing cryomancy like the rest of the Lin Kuei? It's just stupid and unexplained. And it's really stupid how he decides to break off from his brother without a care for his clan at all, and goes and makes up his own clan, which he happens to name the Shirai Ryu. He didn't even bother to go back to the Lin Kuei and at least attempt to reason with them his complaints about the current Grandmaster, Bi-Han. He just goes and makes his own clan without a second thought. Because we must follow Father's principles, big brother. We must live exactly how he wants us to live, brother. Kuai Liang just sounds stupid, and I think it's his stupid behavior that contributes to Bi-Han turning against the Lin Kuei principles. Principles which were probably set up and manipulated by Liu Kang to make everyone a pussy. I swear, I honestly deeply hate Liu Kang in this game. He's a tyrant manipulator who just wants to control people, and it's his very controlling attitude that pisses off people like Shao Kahn, who've had enough and decide to turn against Liu Kang. To me, everyone in this game who turns against Liu Kang is actually the real hero. But Liu Kang and the story writer's propaganda makes you feel that Liu Kang is the good guy, and all the men who turn against him are the evildoers who must be stopped. It's Liu Kang who must be stopped. He's a manipulating schemer who hides in the dark like a rat, instead of confronting problems face to face like a man. He's a rat, hiding in the dark, and sending groups of MK characters to do his dirty work. And his dirty, cowardly actions lead to misunderstandings. You spineless little rat. Instead of sending Johnny, Kenshi and Kung Lao, why didn't you just go yourself instead? Why are you hanging back? What are you doing in Earthrealm, spending time with the Shaolin monks? You've lived for billions of years and you're just hanging back in Earthrealm and just letting things unfold by chance. I know why. It's because the rulers, empresses and elites in this game, they are women who look down on men and treat men with disrespect, while the men have to maintain a pretentious, humble attitude, and they get walked all over by the women. Liu Kang doesn't have anyone's respect in this game, not even Sindel. She sits on a throne, and Liu Kang bows to her. What kind of hierarchy is this? I'm not saying that women should be bowing down to men, but there's a definite clear degrading of men and manhood in this game story. Anyone in this game who has the balls to behave like a man and chart his own course, Sub-Zero for example, or Shao Kahn, these men are seen as evil. They're literally just behaving like men who are ambitious leaders and don't follow anyone's lead. Not all men are like this, but these two are. And because of this ambitious and strong nature, they're looked down on as evil. I respect Sub-Zero's attitude and leadership charisma that he gives off. If anyone, man or woman, tries to tell him what to do, or tries to conquer him, he isn't the type to sit there and follow orders and be conquered. He charts his own course, and he does what he wills and what he sees fit, like any ambitious adventurer and proud man would. I respect these qualities of Sub-Zero, and I see him as intact as a good, strong character. Does that make me evil then? Do I align towards evil just because I respect this man's no BS attitude, and I respect his grind and manhood, and I'm even inspired by it? I would want to be more like Sub-Zero. I would feel more proud of making Sub-Zero my ideal figure, of aspiring to leadership and manhood. If I acted like Liu Kang or Raiden, I would be a hen-pecked pussy boy who has no edge or aggression in me. I go boxing and bare-knuckle fighting in real life, where me and my friend fight and beat the hell out of each other until we can't even lift our arms anymore. And then the next morning we send each other messages telling each other about where we got damaged. If I damage him at all, I feel good, because my aggression helped me to not only survive against a man who's bigger than me, but also I inflicted damage too, and we both get stronger and stronger. Here, this is me just before heading out to a fight. I'm not trying to praise myself or anything, but you can see the aggression and readiness on my face. I'm ready to swing and wreak havoc and cause some damage. And this here is some of the damage after the fight. I could barely lift my phone to take a picture of myself because of how wrecked I was. I wanted to drop and fall asleep. Someone like me looks up to strong characters like Sub-Zero, and we try to relate to their strength, their ambition and willingness to drive forward and conquer. Someone like me looks up to the old Shao Kahn, the conqueror of Outworld and the conqueror of realms. I'm not ever going to be some kind of conqueror, but I feel inspired by these proud manly characters to be a man and go out and face challenges like a man. In this modern MK, these proud characters are portrayed as evil. Is NetherRealm trying to tell me that I'm an evil person too? I'm on the path of evil and I look up to evil characters just because I'm inspired by their manliness. So for me to be good, do I have to look up to this guy and behave like him? Should I lighten up my voice a bit and and talk as if I would never harm a fly. If someone outside disrespects me, whether he be a man or woman, should I just praise them like this fool does, and show them that I mean no harm, I'm gentle? I'll just allow anyone to step on me. What kind of principles are we trying to encourage here? What's wrong with encouraging men to be strong and proud? No one's stepping on me. There's only a few people who could step on me in real life and get away with it. Sub-Zero is exactly like this, and I can try to relate to him. But for that, I'm relating to an evil character, so I'm also evil as well, by extension. To make it clear, I have no problem with women being in power, in a video game, in a movie, or anywhere else. Life consists of vast situations, opportunities, and experiences, and women can be in positions of power as well as men. I respect women's rights and hard work to achieve whatever success they attain in life. When I meet ladies of power and authority, I respect their power and authority and success. I respect it as an attainment of a determined and persevering human being. What I'm not gonna get on board with is the idea portrayed by NetherRealm that good men are quiet, gentle, pacifist type people who let anyone talk to them however they want and let anyone walk all over them, and they're just gonna stand there and take it and bow in submission. I'm not gonna accept NetherRealm's portrayal of how prideful and strong men must be evil, and that's why they are strong, defiant, and proud. Such men are adventurous leaders in my eyes, who live and face challenges by manly, stoic principles. See you in part 9. Join my Discord. I'm trying to make a community of friends who talk about MK and other stuff.